A strip of tape on the stairs that turns a slippery step into solid ground, so one wet morning never turns into an emergency room visit. A pair of poles that hand you back the confidence to walk outside on your own without needing a hand on someone else's arm. A scale that quietly tracks the changes in your body every single day and lets your family know the moment something needs attention, long before it becomes serious. A wheelchair that reclines, because getting outside was never supposed to mean giving up rest. 4 products, all real, all on Amazon right now, built for seniors living alone who refuse to slow down. If even one of these ends up helping you, or someone you love, that's exactly why we make videos like this every week. So hit subscribe before we start, so you never miss the next one. Let's go. Number 1. Powerlift Recliner, $869.90. This chair does something no ordinary recliner can do. It gently lifts you forward and up until you're standing, without straining your knees, hips, or lower back. For someone living alone, that single motion means never being stuck, never having to wait for someone to come help you out of a chair. It comes with built-in heat and massage, so it's not just about getting up, it's about actually relaxing in a chair built for real comfort. The remote has 2 large buttons, nothing confusing to figure out. This is not a medical device, but for many people it removes one of the biggest daily struggles of living alone. Always check the weight capacity and your doorway width before ordering, since larger models may need extra clearance to get into the house. Number 2. Wireless Alarm System Kit, $125. This is a full home alarm system that watches your doors and windows without any wires, without drilling, and without a technician ever visiting your house. If someone tries to open a door while you're sleeping, or just in another room, it sounds an alarm loud enough to hear through the whole house. For a senior living alone, that sound is the difference between wondering if you heard something and knowing for certain. Setup takes about 15 minutes, and most sensors simply stick onto the frame with the included adhesive. There's no mandatory monthly fee to use the basic alarm functions. Always check whether your specific kit needs batteries or a plug-in base station before you buy. Number 3. MEDCENTER Talking Medication Reminder Clock, $60. This clock speaks the day, the date, and the time out loud, in a clear voice, so there's never a moment of confusion about what part of the day it is. For someone managing memory loss, or simply living alone without anyone to check in, that small confirmation can prevent a missed pill or a skipped meal. It's built with oversized numbers and high-contrast lettering, made to be read from across the room. Many families set this clock up specifically, so a parent living alone always knows, without having to ask anyone, exactly where they are in their day. It runs on battery backup as well as plug-in power, so a blackout doesn't leave you without it. This is not a medical alert device, but it can help make daily routines calmer and more predictable. Number 4. Floor-to-ceiling grab bar, $129. Unlike a wall-mounted grab bar, this one presses between your floor and ceiling with a spring-loaded pole, giving you something sturdy to hold in a spot where there was never a bar before. It's popular next to beds, toilets, and in hallways, anywhere someone needs an extra hand getting up, but there's no wall close enough to install a normal rail. No drilling, no permanent damage to your home, which matters if you're renting or simply don't want holes in the wall. It typically supports several hundred pounds once installed correctly. Many caregivers install this in a parent's bedroom the same day it arrives because setup takes only a few minutes. Always check the ceiling height range and weight limit for your specific room before ordering. Number 5. Big Button Phone, $115.95. When your hands aren't as steady as they used to be, or your eyesight has changed, dialing a regular phone can feel harder than it should. This phone was built for exactly that moment, with large bright buttons spaced far enough apart that you see them and press them without missing. Many versions let you save a loved one's photo onto a button, so calling your daughter is as simple as pressing her face on the screen. The ringer is loud enough to hear from another room, and the volume adjusts higher for those with hearing changes. Some models include a dedicated emergency button that dials for help with a single press. Always check whether you need a landline connection or a cordless setup before you buy, since not every home has both. Number 6. SecuLife Fall Detection Smartwatch, $90. This watch can sense the motion of a fall and automatically call for help, even if you never press a single button. For a senior living alone, that means help is on the way even in the moment you're too shaken, too hurt, or simply unable to reach for a phone. It also tracks heart rate and daily steps, so a family member watching from an app can see, at a glance, that everything is normal. There's no bulky pendant to wear around the neck. It looks like an ordinary watch, which many people prefer. The battery typically lasts several days on a single charge. This is not a substitute for a medical device, and you should always confirm cellular or Wi-Fi requirements for your area before you buy. Number 7. FireAvert Electric Auto Stove Shutoff, $249.99. This plugs in behind your stove and listens for your smoke detector. The moment it hears the alarm, it automatically cuts power to the stove, even if no one is home to do it. For someone living alone who's ever walked away from a pot and forgotten it, even for a few minutes, this single plug can prevent the kind of fire that starts that way. It doesn't require any rewiring or an electrician. It installs in minutes, right into your existing outlet. Families often buy this specifically for a parent who insists on cooking independently but has had a close call in the kitchen before. Once it's installed, you genuinely forget it's there until the one day it matters. Always confirm compatibility with an electric stove, since gas stoves require a different shutoff model. Number 8. 3-wheel lightweight walker, $120. This walker weighs a fraction of the bulky metal ones most people picture, which means getting it in and out of a car doesn't feel like a workout on its own. The 3-wheel design turns tighter than a standard 4-wheel walker, which makes moving through a kitchen or a crowded room far less frustrating. It folds down in seconds, so it fits in a trunk, a closet, or leaning against a wall without taking up half the room. The handbrakes give you real control on any small incline, like a driveway or a ramp. Many people say the biggest surprise is how much more willing they are to leave the house once walking outside doesn't feel like a risk. Always check the weight limit and your own height range before ordering. Like engagement. If this video is helping you or someone you love, press the thumbs up button right now. Those gentle hands of yours pressing that like button help us reach other seniors and families who need this. It costs nothing and it means everything to us. Number 9. Bathtub Safety Rails, $100. This rail clamps directly onto the side of your bathtub, giving you something solid to hold the moment you step in or out, which is exactly when most bathroom falls happen. No tools, no drilling into tile, no permanent changes to your bathroom, so it works whether you own your home or you're renting. It typically supports several hundred pounds and stays locked in place with a simple tightening mechanism. Many families say this is the first thing they buy after a parent living alone has even one close call getting out of the tub. It comes off just as easily as it goes on, if you ever need to remove it. Always check your tub's wall thickness and shape before ordering, since not every rail fits every tub style. Number 10. Adjustable step stool with safety handle, $100. This isn't the wobbly step stool tucked in the back of most closets. It has a tall handle built right in, so you have something to hold on to the entire time you're stepping up or down. It's especially useful for reaching a top shelf, a cabinet, or even just getting in and out of a raised bed safely. The wide, non-slip platform gives your feet real stability, instead of the narrow edge most stools force you to balance on. It adjusts to different heights, so it works for reaching high places and for simple everyday support around the house. Many seniors say they stopped avoiding certain cabinets entirely once they had a stool they actually trusted. Always check the maximum height and weight rating before ordering. Number 11. Under-Desk Pedal Exerciser, $80. This small pedal machine sits on the floor in front of any chair, letting you move your legs and get real exercise without ever standing up. For someone with limited mobility, it's a way to keep circulation moving and joints from stiffening. It works just as well for your arms if you set it on a table, giving you 2 exercises in one small device. The resistance is adjustable, so you can start gentle and build up as you feel stronger. Many people use it in front of the television, turning a normal evening into quiet, low-impact movement. Always check with your doctor before starting any new exercise routine, especially if you have joint or heart conditions. Number 12. Anti-slip safety tape, $100. This tape presses directly onto stairs, ramps, or bathroom floors, creating a textured grip exactly where wet or worn surfaces have become dangerous. It's one of the simplest, least expensive ways to prevent a fall on the exact steps or tiles where falls actually happen most. The strips are cut to size and stick permanently, holding up through rain, snow, and regular foot traffic. Many families use this on outdoor steps, specifically, since those are often the most neglected and the most dangerous in winter. It comes in a clear option, so it doesn't have to change the look of your stairs or your entryway. Always clean and dry the surface fully before applying, since it won't adhere properly to a dirty or damp step. Number 13. Urban Polling Walking Poles, $150. These are not hiking poles. They're designed specifically for walking safely on sidewalks and in parks, with a grip and strap made for stability rather than sport. For someone who's become a little less confident on uneven ground, poles like these can restore the kind of walking independence a single cane sometimes can't. The ergonomic handles reduce strain on the wrists, which matters if you're using them for longer walks. Many physical therapists recommend pole walking specifically to improve posture and reduce the load on hips and knees during each step. They fold down for easy storage in a car or a closet when you're not using them. Always check the height adjustment range to make sure it matches your own height before ordering. Number 14. Smart Scale, 57 measurements, $109.99. This scale does far more than show your weight. It tracks measurements like muscle mass, bone density, and body water, all from simply stepping onto it. For someone managing their health closely, or a family member helping track a parent's well-being from a distance, that kind of detail can catch small changes early. It syncs automatically to a phone app, so there's no writing numbers down or trying to remember last week's reading. The display uses large, clear numbers, so reading your results doesn't require squinting or reaching for glasses. Multiple people can use the same scale, with the app automatically recognizing who's stepped on. This is not a medical diagnostic device, and any health concerns should always be discussed with your doctor. Number 15. Reclining Electric Wheelchair, $900. This wheelchair doesn't just move you from room to room, it reclines, giving you the ability to shift positions and rest without needing to transfer to a bed or a chair. For someone who spends much of the day seated, that reclining feature can prevent the stiffness and discomfort that comes from staying in one position too long. The joystick control is simple enough to learn in minutes, even for someone who's never used a powered chair before. It's built to move easily through a standard doorway, which matters more than people expect once they're actually living with a wheelchair day to day. The battery typically covers a full day of regular use before it needs to be charged overnight. Always check your home's doorway widths and the chair's turning radius before ordering. Number 16. Over-the-counter hearing aid, $180. Since 2022, adults with mild to moderate hearing loss have been able to buy hearing aids like this without a prescription or a visit to an audiologist. For many seniors, that change alone has meant getting help years earlier than they might have otherwise. This model rests discreetly in the ear, and the rechargeable case means no fumbling with tiny batteries. Many families say the biggest change isn't the volume, it's watching a parent rejoin conversations they'd quietly stopped participating in. It comes with a companion app that helps adjust the sound to your own hearing, without needing to visit a clinic to fine-tune it. This is intended for mild to moderate hearing loss only, and more significant hearing loss should be evaluated by a professional. Number 17. Electric Stair Climbing Chair, $1,800. This is not a permanent stair lift bolted to your staircase. It's a powered chair that climbs stairs on its own, carrying you safely up or down without anyone having to lift or support you. For someone living in a home with stairs but without the budget or ability to install a full stair lift, this gives back access to an entire floor of their own house. It folds down for storage when it's not in use, and it doesn't require any installation or modification to your stairs. The safety belt and the controlled steady pace are built specifically so both the rider and any family member nearby feel secure during each trip. Many families say this single purchase is what allowed a parent to keep living in their own home instead of moving somewhere without stairs. Always check the weight capacity and your specific staircase width before ordering, since not every model fits every staircase. Number 18. Portable floor and bath lift, $360.99. If you've ever fallen and found yourself unable to get back up on your own, you understand exactly why this product exists. This lift gently raises you from the floor or in and out of the bathtub using a simple hand pump or powered motor without needing another person's strength to help. For someone living alone, that ability alone can mean the difference between waiting on the floor for help and simply getting back up yourself. It's fully portable, so it moves between the bathroom, the bedroom, or wherever it's needed, rather than being installed permanently in one place. Many caregivers say this is the product they wish they'd bought before the first fall, not after it. Always check the weight capacity and read the full instructions closely before the first use, since proper positioning matters for safety. Number 19. 8CH3K Security Camera System, $160. This system gives you 8 cameras covering your entire property, recording in sharp enough detail to make out faces and license plates from a real distance. For someone living alone, having eyes on every entrance means never wondering who knocked or what happened outside while you were sleeping. Everything streams straight to your phone, so you can check any camera from your couch, your bed, or even while you're out running errands. Night vision keeps every camera useful after dark, which is when most people feel the least secure in their own home. There's no mandatory subscription to view your own footage, which keeps ongoing costs low. Always check your Wi-Fi coverage across the property before installing, since cameras farther from the router may need a signal booster. Number 20. Adjustable bed base, $1,994.95. This bed base raises your head and your feet independently, letting you find a sleeping position that actually reduces pressure on your back, hips, and joints. For someone managing arthritis, poor circulation, or simply the aches that come with getting older, that kind of adjustment can turn a rough night into real rest. The remote includes preset positions, so finding your favorite setting again is as simple as pressing one button. Many people also use the raised head position to make reading, watching television, or simply breathing easier at night. It's built to work with most existing mattresses, so it doesn't require buying an entirely new bed. Always check the frame dimensions against your current bed frame before ordering, since not every base fits every setup. Subscribe engagement. We are halfway through. Please subscribe to this channel right now. We make videos like this every single week for seniors and their families across America. Subscribing is free, and it makes sure you never miss something that might genuinely change your life or the life of someone you love. Number 21. Air Compression Leg Massager, $70. This wraps around your legs and uses gentle, rhythmic air compression to improve circulation, the same kind of technique used in hospitals for patients who sit or lie down for long periods. For seniors who deal with swelling or tired legs, especially after a long day, this can bring real relief without needing a massage therapist or a clinic visit. It has multiple intensity settings, so you can start light and adjust as your legs get used to it. Many people use it every evening while watching television, making it part of an existing routine rather than an extra chore. It folds flat for storage and doesn't require any special setup beyond plugging it in. Always check with your doctor before use if you have any circulation conditions, blood clots, or related health concerns. Number 22. Bedside Commode Chair, $90. For anyone who struggles to make it to the bathroom quickly at night, this commode sits right beside the bed, removing that risky half-asleep walk in the dark. It's sturdy, with armrests on both sides, giving you something secure to push against when sitting down or standing back up. Many families say this single product prevented the exact kind of nighttime fall that sends people to the emergency room. It can also double as a raised toilet seat over an existing toilet, giving you 2 uses in one purchase. Cleanup is simple, with a removable bucket that lifts out for easy emptying and washing. Always check the weight capacity and height before ordering to make sure it matches your needs. Number 23. Telescoping Extension Pole, $35. This pole extends to reach high shelves, light bulbs, or gutters without ever needing to climb a ladder or a wobbly step stool. For someone living alone, avoiding a ladder entirely removes one of the most common ways serious falls happen at home. It comes with interchangeable attachments, so the same pole can dust ceiling fans, change a light bulb, or clean out a gutter. The telescoping design means it stores compactly in a closet rather than taking up space like a full ladder would. Many people say they simply stopped avoiding certain chores once they had a safe way to reach them. Always check the maximum extended length against what you actually need to reach before buying. Number 24. Wide Diabetic Walking Shoes, $60. These shoes are built with a wider toe box and a seamless interior, designed to avoid the pressure points and rubbing that can cause serious problems for people managing diabetes or poor circulation. For someone living alone, a small blister or sore on the foot can turn into a much bigger problem if it isn't caught early, which is exactly what these shoes are designed to prevent. The cushioned sole adds real support for walking, while the wider fit accommodates swelling that can change throughout the day. Many people say they didn't realize how much daily foot pain they were tolerating until they switched to a shoe actually built for their needs. The adjustable closures make it easy to get the fit right, even for feet that change size slightly day to day. This is not a substitute for medical foot care, and any wounds or persistent foot pain should be checked by a doctor. Number 25. Porto Mobility Electric Wheelchair, $900. This wheelchair folds down small enough to fit in the trunk of most cars, which means independence doesn't have to stop at the front door. For someone who wants to keep visiting family, running errands, or simply getting outside, that portability changes what's actually possible day to day. The joystick control is simple to learn, and the turning radius is tight enough to maneuver through narrow hallways or store aisles without trouble. It typically covers a full day of regular use on a single charge. Many families say the biggest change isn't the chair itself. It's watching a parent say yes to outings they used to quietly decline. Always check your vehicle's trunk space and the chair's folded dimensions before ordering. Number 26. Ear-centric rechargeable hearing aids, $180. This is a simpler kind of hearing aid. No phone app required, no Bluetooth to pair. just a charging case that also acts as a remote control for volume and settings. For someone who doesn't want to manage another app on their phone, that simplicity alone can be the reason they actually wear it every day instead of leaving it in a drawer. It filters background noise while boosting the human voice, which makes conversations in a busy room noticeably easier to follow. The rechargeable case gives close to a full day of use, with backup charges built directly into the case itself. Many families say this is the version they buy for a parent who tried a more complicated hearing aid and gave up on it. This is intended for mild to moderate hearing loss, and more significant hearing loss should be evaluated by a professional. Number 27. Rubber Threshold Ramp, $160. This ramp sits directly over a doorway threshold or a single step, smoothing out the exact kind of small height change that causes so many trips at the front door. For someone using a walker, a wheelchair, or simply someone less steady on their feet, that one small ramp can make an entire entryway usable again. It's made from solid rubber, so it doesn't shift or slide underfoot the way a lightweight ramp might. Setup takes minutes, with no tools and no permanent changes to your doorway or flooring. Many families install this the same week a parent starts using a walker, specifically to prevent that first stumble at the door. Always check the height of your specific threshold against the ramp slope range before ordering. Number 28. Vaughan Medical Bathtub Handle and Safety Rail, $100. This rail attaches securely to the edge of your bathtub, giving you a stable handhold exactly where most bathroom falls happen, the moment of stepping in or out. It requires no drilling and no permanent installation, which makes it practical whether you own your home or you're renting. The locking clamp mechanism keeps it firmly in place, even with a good amount of weight leaning on it. Many families say this is one of the first purchases they make after any bathroom-related fall, because it directly targets the riskiest moment in the room. It can be removed and reinstalled easily if you ever need to move it to a different bathroom. Always check your tub's wall thickness before ordering, since not every rail clamps onto every tub style. Comment engagement. Drop a comment below right now. Tell us which product surprised you the most. We read every single comment on this channel. Every one. And when you comment, you help YouTube show this video to other seniors and families who need it. Number 29. Ultralight Rollator Walker, $120. This rollator weighs noticeably less than standard models, which matters most the moment you need to lift it into a car trunk or carry it up a single step. It comes with a built-in seat, so if you need to rest during a walk, you don't have to wait to find a bench, you bring your own. The handbrakes lock securely, so the rollator won't roll away while you're sitting down to rest. A storage pouch underneath the seat holds a phone, keys, or medication, keeping essentials within reach at all times. Many people say switching to a lighter rollator is what finally got them comfortable going for walks alone again. Always check the weight limit and your own height range before ordering. Number 30. Pull-out Cabinet Organizer 4-pack, $99.99. These slide directly into your existing cabinets, turning a deep, dark shelf where things get lost into something you can see and reach without bending or crouching. For someone with knee pain or balance concerns, avoiding that deep crouch to dig through a lower cabinet is a real everyday relief. Each drawer glides out smoothly and holds a surprising amount, whether it's pots, canned goods, or cleaning supplies. Installation typically just involves sliding them onto your existing shelf, with no tools or permanent changes required. Many people say their kitchen suddenly feels bigger, simply because everything is finally visible and within reach. Always measure your cabinet's interior dimensions before ordering, since these come in a few standard sizes. Number 31. Jar Opener for Weak Hands Handheld. $26.99. This small tool grips onto any jar lid and gives you the leverage to twist it open without needing the hand strength a jar usually demands. For someone with arthritis or reduced grip strength, that one small task can be the difference between opening your own jar of pickles and having to wait for someone else to visit. It works on multiple lid sizes, so it isn't limited to just one type of jar in your kitchen. The rubberized grip stays steady even with wet or slightly shaky hands. Many people say it's the least expensive product on this list, and one of the ones they use the most often. It's simple, but it solves a real daily frustration that most people don't think to plan for. Number 32. Thermomaven Smart Bluetooth Meat Thermometer. $60. This thermometer connects to your phone and tells you exactly when your food has reached a safe internal temperature, without needing to guess or cut into it to check. For someone living alone, that certainty matters. Undercooked meat is a real risk, and this removes the guesswork entirely. The alert sends straight to your phone, so you can step away from the kitchen and still know the moment your meal is ready. It works for everything from a holiday turkey to a simple weeknight chicken breast. Many people say it's made cooking alone feel less like a chore and more like something they actually enjoy again. Always follow the manufacturer's cleaning instructions to keep the probe accurate and safe for repeated use. Number 33. Ofani Anti-Fatigue Kitchen Mat. $47.98. This mat cushions your feet, knees, and lower back during the time you spend standing at the sink or the stove, which adds up more than most people realize over a week of cooking. For someone with joint pain, that extra cushioning can be the difference between avoiding the kitchen and actually enjoying cooking again. The surface has a slight grip texture, so it stays in place underfoot, rather than sliding around on tile or hardwood. It wipes clean easily, which matters in a kitchen where spills are simply part of daily life. Many people say they didn't realize how tired their legs got each day until they stood on a mat actually built for support. Always check the mat's dimensions against your kitchen space before ordering. Number 34. Suction Cup Grabber Reacher 2-pack. $25. This reacher grabs and holds items with a suction tip, which makes it especially useful for smooth objects like plates or cups that a standard claw grabber can slip on. For someone who has trouble bending or reaching, having one in the kitchen and another in the bedroom means you're never far from a way to grab something without straining. It extends your reach significantly, so a top shelf or an item that rolled under furniture is suddenly manageable on your own. The lightweight design means it doesn't tire out your arm the way a heavier grabber tool might. Many people keep one by the bed and one in the kitchen, specifically because having two means never having to search for it. Always check the maximum reach and weight capacity before ordering, since it isn't designed for very heavy items. Number 35. LED motion sensor night light, $50. This night light turns on automatically the moment it senses movement, lighting your path to the bathroom or the kitchen without you ever having to fumble for a switch in the dark. For someone living alone, that automatic light can prevent exactly the kind of nighttime fall that happens when eyes haven't adjusted yet, and a switch is just out of reach. It's battery-powered, so it works anywhere in the house, even in a hallway with no nearby outlet. The soft glow is bright enough to see clearly, but gentle enough that it won't fully wake you up in the middle of the night. Many families install several of these along a hallway specifically to light an entire nighttime path from bedroom to bathroom. Always check the battery type and replace them regularly to make sure the light is working exactly when you need it. If you are a senior watching this, you deserve every tool that makes your life easier. You have earned the right to ask for help from products, even when you don't want to ask for help from people. If you are a son or daughter, a grandchild, a caregiver, send this video to the person you love. Not because they can't manage, because they deserve better tools. Every link is in the description, organized by number. If this video helped you, press the thumbs up. Those gentle hands of yours help us reach thousands of other families who need this. Subscribe so you never miss a video like this. Drop a comment. Tell us which product surprised you most. We read every one. That's Reliable Consumer. We'll see you in the next one.